Welcome back. I'm so glad you're here. And I'm taking a look at our next phase of development. Well, off camera, I put together just a small amount. Just a little bit. I doubled the size of our encased beam. But now I'm realizing that we're not making enough beams. So now these are struggling. We'd have to go back down the line here and make some beams. Steel ingot, steel beam. How are you doing? You're full. So all three of these are... Oh, wait a minute. Not getting quite enough steel ingots. Alright, so in order to fix that, we would have to build another foundry, basically. At least to get within the ballpark. We need to go bug hunting. Do some overclock action. But for right now, we're going to build all the good stuff that we need, and we're going to try to do it with as few or with as many doubles as we can. So that's why I have these two machines here, just so we can check recipes. On this side, we have everything built. All this is built except for the cable, which takes wire. And then on this side, the primary things that we want to build are modular frames, rotors, stators, and motors. So we have 5 things to build. Reinforced plate on that list? Reinforced plate's also on that list. So we have 6 things to build. So we have at least 3 levels of machines to deal with right now. And 6 things, that's 6/8. 2 3/4 of our current stack on our bus. All right. So this is the end product, motors. Now we're going to have to drop all of these items, including the cable that we're not looking at, all need to go to resources for storage. But we have a machine here that needs... Ooh, so this is doubly bad. We only have one machine that needs rotors, and we only have one machine that needs stators. We have no machine that needs those. Well, unless we want to make automated wiring. Or smart plating. I mean, I'd probably be more tempted to do the automated wiring just from a ease of build standpoint. Oh, see, this is how this game gets you. We went from a 2-item build to now we're looking at a 7-item build. Nothing wants plates except for reinforced plates. stators and cable both want wire. Rotors and plates both want screws. So I think that's where we start. I think that's where we start. I think we start with the plates, and the screws are the only shared item. So we'll start there. Nothing about that came out great. Zoop ourselves a little bit more room here. Let's make some reinforced plate. Sadly, we're going to use screws. Sorry, I'm just going to get a quick view of the spacing. Somewhere in that area is correct. Okay. So we're making reinforced plate with iron plate and screws. We're going to drop one of the... Okay, what did we do wrong here? What did we do wrong? Wow. Well, that way works, the other way doesn't, so... All right, so now we've effectively hooked up. So now we need the other one that needs screws is the rotors. But I can't make use of the rods here and the rotors here and the screws here. Or can I? If I started a little bit further back, I could probably swing it. Let's go ahead and hook up the reinforced plates all the way. So we're looking for rods and we're looking for screws. Now we know we should be able to see the screws a little easier. Big old blue buckets. There they are. Quick check. Okay. I have to admit the mega basement's looking pretty nice. Not exactly how I like to visit it, but still looking pretty good. Where was I? I was in here. Oh boy. These factories are getting... Factory runs are getting a little extended. All right. Look at that angle. That's clearly wrong. Do I have screws in my inventory? I do. Okay. Oh no. Oh, I'm gonna have to use the force to make this work. There it is. Player in the way, not if I jump. There we go. Trying to decide. All right, we're sending in the screws. And then we need the rods. Where back over here are the rods? That could be hard to find. And I could observe where they drop down from. Guess that it's this belt. And then this belt? Nope. Oh, I didn't further connect that belt. Gonna have to get up in here and do some work, looks like. Oh, why am I stuck here? That's weird. I'm curious to see if I can get this to work. I'm gonna have to climb up here, I think. Get on this belt. Oh boy. Once again. Climb up and get on the belt. And walk down, nice and calm. Don't deny me. I will not be denied. Player in the way. What if I duck under? There we go. Uh-oh. There's a bit of a battle going on. These belts are very fast. All right. Is that right? I feel like that's going up. Building this bus is getting more difficult. Oh, I got it on the crouch. Gonna need the plate, so I might as well grab those too. Oh. Got that top one done. Now we just need to get the rods over here. Holy moly. All right. What was I doing again? Screws and plates. I might have to change this tactic. There might be room. I'm worried about the minimum lift. Yeah, the minimum lift distance at that point is too much. So we're going to have to drop this and this. And there's a few screws in the system, but it's all right. And then change this to output from the top. 1, 2. Click. Send in whatever that is, I suppose. Screws. And then send these in from the top. Okay. So we're on this one. This bus has nothing on it on the lower levels, so we're good to use these lower levels for our own purposes. Out here, which means I'm eyeballing getting reinforced plates onto here. High up as we can go, I suppose. Yes. Right there. And then we'll put this on the merge. It's going to be tight on this. I mean, it's basically on the line. We'll do a nice little turn of play there. I want a splitter actually, not a merger. Oh, wait a minute. This is the wrong direction now. Uh-oh. Yeah, okay. I'm going to want to receive. Yeah, we already have something there, too. Uh-oh. Encased beams. Oh, I accidentally deleted the wrong thing. I thought I did. Alright, glad I saw that, or accidentally reconnected it from this one. I guess two wrongs do sometimes, very rarely. I won't even finish that. Nope, don't do that. Okay. Yeah. The sound of a canceled delete is different than a sound of a successful delete. Just confirming that. What is happening here? I want a merger, not a splitter. At this point, we're taking back the reinforced frames. Having a bit of a brain fart here. Let's put some iron plates in here and see if that's enough to overcome this mess. I can't remember which one I sent to the top and which one I sent to the bottom, so and I don't want a bunch of screws in my inventory. Okay, so the top we can take screws off. Let that last little screws go in and then we should be all set. There we go. Then we'll double check this. As soon as it gets made, it should ship. And so it shall. Now, over here, we have plates and screws. Plates and screws. Using this theory, nothing else wants plates. That's surprising, actually, saying that out loud. Plates at my current technological level is an end product. Huh, okay. So up here we have screws. This screw's the only thing that kind of matters then. And it looks like only rotors want screws, which is good. It simplifies. And then this one wants both screws and rotors. One thing I could experiment with is a little double decker up here. Of course, that would mean a 3-level wall all by itself. Nobody wants that. Really, all I'm trying to avoid is bringing up rotors twice. Might not even be worth that effort. Oh man, we burned through whatever iron plates we had made. How many iron plates are you using? Remembering that these are 30 per minute. And we're just now getting like one every now and again. Hey, wait, you're making iron rods. That's the wrong picture. Iron plates. Well, we only have one being made. Oh, and it's theoretically making 10 less than we're requesting. So that explains that. It's going to put that other machine at like 66% efficiency. Once it runs out of plates, of course. One thing we could do we've probably eliminated this as a possibility. I don't think we can gather any more items unless we change the order. Right. we'd have to bring in rods. 1, 2, 3, then they'd have to be 3 heights. I don't know if it's worth it. Let's just bring in rods the old-fashioned way. We'll just bring him in like at this level. That's going to require us. I could turn the screws. Hold on, let's think for a moment. Right now we're doing that with the screws. If we want screws on this side, we should just connect them. But then we also want rotors. So we might be able to alter the mathematics. If we go far enough out, connect the screws this way. Yeah, we would have to step out like that to leave room for, let's look at what we're doing here. We could go one more up. Connect the highest one. Yeah. Sorry to all my 90-degree purists, but I'm about to do all kinds of non-90-degree type stuff. We want rods, so we will have rods. We will just have rods delivered in a non-traditional manner. Rods. And then power. That promises to clip no matter absolute what. We're gonna take our time with it and go around. Okay. You are making rotors. You want rods and screws, which you now have, and you want plates and rods, which you will have momentarily. So I'm going to do some weird stuff. Oh, so sorry about that. This new mic has a odd placement for the mute, but I've pulled it up again. Okay. So now rods are coming up, in, over. They're dropping in. We're making rotors. Those rotors are getting dropped back to the belt. Okay. And then we're going to use those rods. We're pulling those rods over here. I don't care what we have to do. We're going to figure it out. Rods, and then we're going to bring up the plates. Oh, that's Clip City, almost guaranteed. Let's get the rods in and the plates out before we do anything else crazy. I do want this to be a merger, so why can't I rotate it? I can rotate the splitter. Oh, okay. Wait, that's the splitter again. Merger, I can't rotate it. Are we sending rods in here? Yes. So we don't need a thing there. And then rods are here. They're at the top. Send them to the top. There. You got rods. And then here, we're going to pull, oh, just a little bit. We're going to merge you back on the belt. A little off center. definitely want a merger. Output, connect, rotate. All right. We just made rotors. Not a lot of rotors, mind you, but we did make rotors. So reinforced plate and rotors off the list. I don't think we're ready for that yet. I think we're on modular frames. Probably better to pick up our latest and greatest sooner rather than later. Let's do something like this. What do we want? We want to... Well, we don't really care at this level, though, do we? Theoretically, we want a splitter. That goes this way. But we want to receive it this way. Yeah, that's the splitter we want right there. Just make it that one. And then, totally breaking all the rules here, we're going to send rods straight over. It looks like it's down one. Let's see if we can go up one more. Okay. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That clip. That evil, evil clip. OMG, that's terrible. It's so bad. Let's just move it over exactly one unit, I suppose. All right, clip free. And then we'll shift them. What? You're coming out. So I'm taking you in. Getting a little funky here. So this is rods, and there should be rods on this belt. Basically, as soon as I click on this, I should start to see rods. Denied. Oh, we're not really making enough rods. Yeah, just looped around, going down, floop flop bang, and then here is 1, 2, 3, rod. What? This thing's got rods stuck in it. That's not the problem, because it comes out here and goes in there. All right. One of those weird need to reconnect it situations. All right. All that wonderful side by side, but not clipping action. And then we want to take this one out for a second and put in a splitter that takes in from this direction, spits it out in all the other directions. And then we want to pick up something on this line right here. And plates. We want to bring plates up here. So we can make modular frames. Got it. Technically, I could load right off of this. Am I getting a line or not? Right? So I just take the rods from there. Of course, then I have no way to load this one, so it can't be that close. We'll just adjust the distance. Give us a little bit of distance. And you make modular frames. Drop those down. So for you now, we need to pull reinforced plates off the belt, and we need to put modular frames on the belt. Reinforced plates off the belt. Reinforced plates right there. Ooh, that is a unfortunate. reinforced plates off the belt. Right here. We're only going to build what we need. That's going straight down. Okay, and then here, split it off like that. What do you know? Let's bring it to the top. This idea of bringing these items to the top like this might be borderline genius. Not saying it's an original thought, just saying it's a great one. And it looks like rotors are already occupying this level. What about the next level down? Wide open, it looks like. Yeah. We need a place to drop our modular frames. Running out of space, running out of space. Modular reinforced frame. Right, we need to drop in reinforced frame right here. Let's merge that back on. Lift this up to the top. Pull these out as a merger. Where are you? One more hit of power. That was a little rash. And we'll just check this to make sure. Well, we could check it right now, I suppose. Let's just dump the frames we have on us in there. And I suppose we should be able to check our belt, make sure it's got reinforced or modular frames on it. Done. Now, I think now is time to look at the wires. Stators are going to want 2 pull-ups, I think. Pipes and wire. And then the cable we'll use I mean, I'm right into this. I theoretically could just stop building for a little while. Just keep going. just stop building for that little bit. Just have it be part of the factory. Heck, it could be a support. On this side, though, might get screwed. There's still some distance there, though. Yeah, we're going to need to push some rods down the system. Try to get some rods built. That's okay. All right. Where were we? Stators? What do you think? It's stators or stators? I think it would be stators. Because they stay stationary. Let's make these stators. And then on the other side of that, we'll use the wire to make cable. Man, I'm really far away from home base at this point. Probably want to grab some iron plates. We have a decent amount of concrete on us. Decent amount of beams. I really wanted to knock out oil processing right now, I could probably do it. One moment. All right, so that leaves us with some pipes and sheets that we need to pick up. Should be, both of those should be super easy. Copper sheets, 1, 2. Steel pipes, 1, 2. Stators are not done yet. We could build the stators right next to you. I guess we could build a couple of rotors too. We'll have you build the stators. We're on the temporary, right? Okay. And then we wanted wire. We want to give these an upgrader. 14. You're making 10 stators per minute. Just a little bit of juice. And what are you over here? You're looking for rotors and stators. We can give you rotors. And, we've built the rotors, but we're not storing the rotors. I need a ladder over here. This is getting ridiculous. The machine itself probably has more rotors in it. We only need 50. Well, we only need 50 engines. How many rotors go in an engine? Or in a motor, excuse me. So we need 100 rotors. 100 rotors. All of which are getting shipped out. They're on a belt somewhere. Can I do a little skip down? I mean, I can. It's just going to hurt. What did I say? I needed 100 of them. You know what? I probably have 100 in that test bench box. How am I doing? This test bench storage container has 100 rotors in it, at least. Yeah. So here's your rotors. I got your rotors right here. And stators are coming in. Slowly but surely. We got enough to get started. What did I put you up for? More rotors. Starting to think that particular box may... I want to say it'll never get filled, but it's probably not true. We'll make enough screws at some point. And then we need rods. We haven't stored rods yet. Made rods, haven't stored rods. We still should have some rods over here, though. Yeah. More than one could imagine. Rods. Okay. That's making more than enough rotors. And now we just need to wait for the stators. Oh, that's a nice shot. Oh, that was a nice shot, actually. Oh, that's not at all what I wanted. That's okay. I need to drop off these stators. 12 motors. Boo. I guess we'll go back to building. Oh wait, I did put a... Let's go to stators now. And wire next. All right, let's see. We have stators, which are wire and pipes, both of which we know we've made. And we need a place to drop them. And then we need... Now this little... This little area right here looks ripe for the pickings. We don't need that, and don't think we need this one either. Right? And then... wire comes down. Pipe comes down. Oh boy. Why are we angling like that? Let's pull that back up. There we go. Pipe and wire. Potential stators on the way. Uh-oh. We need iron rods. Oh, we dumped all our iron rods. Guess while we're here, we'll grab some concrete. Not a lot, just a little. And maybe a stack of encased. Just encased beams. What? One, two, three, four, five. We're nearing the end of this particular phase of the factory. It's all sketched out. Now we just have to go back and improve the overall numbers, right? Like, we're not building enough wire, obviously. Just based off of what we're seeing coming through on the belt. Ain't good enough. But at least we know it's there. We can always pull it. Hoping I get the right angle on this. This one looks the most right. Nope. That is going way up. I guess we'll bring those steel beams with us. I don't know that we have anything else to do with them, though. I mean, if we really wanted to build, we could consider a sub-layer of building right in here. That's something to think about. Okay. There's your pipes and wire, pipes and wire. Man, we need another jump pad. Ooh. So obviously we only have one recipe for cable. And we only have one recipe for stators. What do you want? You want stators and rotors. I mean, we theoretically could use the Oh no, that's cable. Yeah, that's a whole different ball of wax. Let's look at that one more time. So you want stators and cable, which is, you know, and then oof, you want frames and steel beams, and you want rotors and reinforced plate. Zero overlap. Just so you're super aware. Zero overlap on that. All right. Let's do a little zoot. Just a little zoot. We want to bring up wire to share and pipes for one side. And then we want to send off the results. Okay, so one side's actually a constructor. Let's do that. It's really short, it's really easy. You can build on the edge. You can go right like this perhaps. And then, let's see, you're receiving wire. So we need to split that. Bring in the wire. And then, on top of that, you're gonna bring in the pipes. Now we're saying there's a particular order to this. It's a good thought to verbalize because we didn't do it that way before. We'll give you a little bit of space. Let's see. What line are you giving me? Maybe one more. So this one, the first one has to be pipe. The other one has to be wire. You make cable, and you make stators. Then you connect power here to there to here to there. Steel pipe and wire. And then you're gonna give me a good exit point. Just like that. Okay. Cool, cool. Probably need to zoop a little more. Yeah, how'd I know that? Okay. First one brings up pipe. Second one brings up wire. I think that means the first one has to be close. The second one has to be clickable. What in the world? Oh, I haven't clicked yet. 1, 2. First one has to be pipe. Let's get that right. Just off the center. I think I'll send it up the back. So split that off. And then we're gonna split you off. And only one of you can take this direction to the top. 1, 2. Send it over. To the very top. Send it over. And then let's see. I don't think I see anything. Oh, what's this? Looks like copper sheets. I don't see anything past that. We just so happen to have 2 left. 2 bottommost on this side are free, and we need 2, so it's good, it's good. We'll go low for the cable. Merge you on. Connect you there and connect you there. Yep. And you're making cable. Ooh, why are you so crooked? Answer is obvious, but merge. right. And then we just drop. But wait a minute. We dropped those cable in. Did we do that correctly? No. We chose to do it incorrectly. You know, the whole thing is so wrong. Let's just fix it. There we go. Want to leave that merger open for future potential machines. Okay. Now we're talking. And we basically need to do the same thing here. Oh. Yeah, there's no connection until here, so no need for extra belts. Merge you. Take you to the ceiling. But we'll angle you. So then when we put a merge box up here. Wait, it's not the right angle. When we put a merge box up here, we'll have space in the direction we want. There we go. Hey, stators. I suppose that's done now. Let's see if we can finish off with motors. But first, let's see if we can do motors, but first let's do the milestone. We're probably super close on that now. And we could probably grab some of these. Are we on? Yeah, we've got some copper sheets we can use. Motors. Oh, we've got plenty of stators now. Sort. How many motors do we have? 26. 96 stators will be more than enough to make the motors that we need. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to take the power shards out of here. I don't think you need those right now. We'll put them in over here. 10 per minute for like just under 8 minutes away from being done here. Let's turn in this other stuff. Matter of fact, I think we should jump over here and do this hypertubes. Yeah, let's do the hypertubes milestone. We need 300 pipes. It's a little bit of multitasking. By the time the pod returns, we'll probably be ready for the second one. Look at that. Let's snap this and ship it.
Milestone reached. Fixit Incorporated has processed and incorporated frequent Pioneer requests for pipe-based personal transport. Introducing Hypertubes. Safe, aesthetic, adaptable, fun. Enjoy a view of your hard work as you soar through incredibly tight turns. Build them today. Note: Fixit Incorporated is not responsible for any harm caused by irresponsible use of this product.
Nine minutes away. By then, we should have all the motors we need. So this factory might be a little too wide. We're gonna have to figure out how to move about a little faster. But it is putting together a lot of stuff for us in a very small area. Yeah, so my thought was one way to do this is that we could go ridiculously down the road here and then just build a bus that goes the opposite direction. Maybe we'll build a bus that picks the things that we need off of this bus, then sends it way down the line here, then turns it that way, and then we just build a couple machines that we want back this way. And then it's just a matter of crossing your fingers and hoping that you don't run out of space. The other thing, which might be borderline insane to do, would be to move this crazy concoction up a full level of the factory. We would just stop at some point and then just say, okay, everything goes up a level. And we could kind of do the same thing that we were talking about on that one here. It's like, if you need one of these little items, just whip it down, turn it, shoot it in there. But at some point we are going to need, like, these items are going to be the items that we build other even more complex items with. So we are going to need them all at some point. The other thing that we could be doing right now, storage. Man, oh man, the storage of this is going to be rather complicated. I probably need to bring it back. I probably need to like pick the items that I want and drop them over here. It'd be nice to have them way over here. Let's see how we are in motors. We've 48 in there without even counting the ones we have on us. So we've got plenty of motors now. Stators? No stators left. It's kind of a situation we built for what we needed and not much else. I can have you make a few more stators, not a problem. Three minutes until the pod comes back. It's not a lot of time to do very much. I suppose we could do a little sketching. Well, that is a good point. Wherever we pull down the storage, we don't have to store them right there. We can move them down underneath. So the question becomes, how many things did we pull in? Oh man, we knocked out a lot actually. Reinforced plates, we did the rotors, we did the frames, we picked up cable. Yeah, we did a good chunk. Let's go over here. We'll take a quick note. I guess if we really wanted to just knock it out, we would also do the rotors, or the motors, excuse me. And I'm not sure I'm going to do that right now. We're going to have to double back, like wires, we're not making enough wire. So we're going to have to double back and check them all. Yeah, so we did the reinforced iron plate. Yes. We did the rotors. Yes. We did the frames. Yes. We did the... No, we didn't do the beams this time, but we did do stators and cable. Is that it? The last one would be motors. All right, let's do motors. Oh, excuse me. Got a legitimate build here going on, and I'm just stepping all over the place. Actually, let's not do motors right now because I don't know that we even have a belt space on the bus. I am really tempted to do building stuff here. Oh, geez. That service layer is basically done. You know? If I built here, I could probably do some crazy stuff. Effectively, I would build a bus that went the other way. I'd stop everything here, and then I would build a bus that went back that way. Maybe I start it here outside the furthest reaches of this. Some of the highest level stuff, though, would still get taken. Oh, pod return. Didn't even notice. Oh, it's just now returning. Hi. That takes a bunch of oil. That takes oil. Oil. Oil processing doesn't require oil, thank you. Better pipes are definitely welcome to finish out our coal. Computers and heavy modular frames. We could definitely take care of the heavy modulars. Oh wait, jetpack. Oh, takes fuel and 2 other oil products. Computers and heavy modular frames. Yeah, the only real option here is oil processing. But we can knock that out pretty quickly. Just short 500 sheets, which I probably have right here. Let's do an extra one. And we're going to ship it.
Milestone reached. Oil acquisition and refining unlocked. Oil-based products can now be made. The byproducts of oil refinement can be used after further processing, as seen in the refinery. Caution. This is a reminder to minimize the chance of expiration during out-of-base activities.
I always wonder why they said that on the oil one. Are they putting like extra bosses or extra mobs on the oil? Everything takes oil now. Even the stuff that doesn't look like it takes oil takes oil. Computers take oil. I think what's calling to me here is we need to build something. We need to go ahead and build the refinery, make the oil products, prepare to tear down that oil refinery, and move the oil back to the mega base, process it all there once we have the necessary technologies. I think that's the plan. And if that's the case, what do we want next? These belt upgrades always call to me. We'd have to dramatically increase the production of our IE beams. EI beams? And we don't even have this yet. Oh goodness. Yeah, so now we're in the manufacturing world. Do we have that? No, somehow we got the refinery. The oil extractor. I mean, somehow. I know how, but industrial manufacturing is what is next. Maybe we don't try to skip to get. Maybe we just. Follow instructions. I mean, it would be nice to have manufacturing ready to go. Boy, it's going to be a nightmare to get it built, though. But being able to manufacture computers would definitely be good. Are computers used as inputs for other builds on the line? Probably, even if it isn't anytime soon. Thinking this type of stuff through. I think what I have in store for myself is one, we need to go on a bug hunt and we need to go on a hard drive hunt before we go too much further. That actually does make sense. Because if we are gonna, we've opened up a bunch of new stuff. That means there's a bunch of new recipe potentials. We wouldn't want to get something that like, oh, make the computers with water and limestone. It's not an option, but we won't want to do that only to find that we've already built out the stuff and not wanting to go back and rebuild it. I mean, that crystal computer is pretty sweet looking, but crystal oscillators are a pain. Deuterium computers are also nice. But that's not the question. What are computers used for inputs of? Adaptive control unit. Well, that pretty much answers the question. Oh yeah. We need computers for pretty much everything, so we'll select that. We'll get manufacturing going. What are you asking for? Are you asking for something that we can't? I gotta tell you, you're gonna make me make this by hand? Is that right? No, I picked the wrong thing. Shoo. What did I think I picked? Expanded power infrastructure. I do want that. I do want that a lot. But let's get the ability to make computers first. So the next thing we need to do is make engines. Maybe do a little base cleanup. We're down to the part now where we could probably clean all this up. I can't even drop this off yet. And let's look at our object scanner. I know there's a good stuff in quartz. Oh, yeah. So now what was previously like beyond expensive is suddenly looking extremely cheap. Is there anything in here I can store all? 2 spaces might be just enough. Let's bang out these quartz crystals. All right. Let's see, maybe quartz will help us with some of this. At the very least, we got that done. Right. So, oh my goodness. 100 crystal oscillators. 100 motors. Not pleasing, but not impossible. And this is definitely going to require oil. Oscillators and frames. Okay. Easy enough. We're going to call that one. Made a lot of progress. We're filling the factory. And now all we need to do is next steps I think would be to build some motors, automate the building of the motors, and then I don't know how do you make crystal oscillators? Manufacturers probably. I definitely can't make it in hand, can I? Search for crystal oscillator. Yeah, 3 inputs means manufacturer. I have to bang those out by hand. That's going to take a lot of crystal. I really would like to get the ability to scan for hard drives and the ability to see what's around me. The Explorer is actually not bad either. I'm not discounting that. Probably should go ahead and do that. Get that hand slot. Lots of hand slots now. Do we have 5 research? I thought we had 5 research at some point. Did we spend them? Here's hoping we spent them. Alien organisms. Ah, hand slot, always welcome.
Tool belt has been expanded.
I wonder if I can get a shot of this. Put your weapon away. One of those is a cool shot, I'm sure. We could rearm our chainsaw. Nothing else that gets it out of our inventory. Caterium. I mean, getting the zip line would be kind of neat. Mycelia. That's an easy hand slot. Easy in quotes. GM. So I need 10 oscillators, 110 oscillators, 160 oscillators. And I don't have the ability to make circuit boards yet. So do we have the ability to scan for oil? I'm just going to assume that 3 of something. So we need 3 extractors. We need... I mean, to get started, how many refineries do we really want? Yeah, we don't want that many. Like 4 maybe. 2 of each type. 2 on plastic, 2 on rubber. And then we're going to do all that. Do we need to get power? What are you doing for power? 40. And this is 30 each, so that's almost 1. So that's 7 biomass burners. Unless we run power. I'm almost tempted to just do the biomass burners, to be honest. How much power are we talking? 120. 240. I mean, that's 240. It's 4 coal power plants. In which case, then we need to do 2 water and 4 coal. And then we would use the coke from the refinery to put that together. How expensive is that? That's not bad. Only thing that's really jumping out is motors. We haven't made the motors. Haven't stored some of this other stuff, but storage is relatively easy compared to building out the other stuff. So sticking with the plan, we'll build the motors next episode. We'll store all the stuff that we just made, including the motors. Then we'll generate some motors and build an oil refinery, at least a starter one, for temporary sake. That was a lot. Thanks for hanging out. I do appreciate it. And we'll see you next time.